All right, there we go. Hello, nobody. Just another random live stream. I figured it's a beautiful Sunday. I figured, yeah, totally live stream. Why not? I was just kind of like, sure, totally. Let's see if anyone actually shows up. Curious. Um, but yeah, I was kind of two people. I was just kind of like, you know what? Let's do a live stream. Hello, Media Detective. Hello, Kamax. Camex? Sounds like a medicine. Travis Tippins. Hello. Marion McDaniel. Hello. All right, so we're off to the races. Hi everybody. Just decided to do just a random live stream. I think I'm getting addicted to these. I don't know if that's a good thing. Is there like a live stream self-help? I'm curious. But yes, just wanted to talk with you. Just wanted to say hi, and I was kind of bored. And yeah, hello everybody. If you cannot pronounce my name, it's cool. All right, I'll call you Cam. All right, I think this is a good thing. Whatever you say, media. So yeah, just a couple new things. Just wanted to talk and maybe show you some new stuff I got. Yeah, just figured why the hell not, right? That's kind of what it is with these new live streams. I was kind of like, why the hell not? So yeah. What are your thoughts on the anime Yu Yu Hakusho? That was actually one of the first animes I ever watched. I really loved it. It's one of my favorites, and I need to get the DVD collections, which are really getting harder to find. Have you read Batman number 50 yet? I have. It broke my heart. Tom King, as I like to call him, is an emotional anglerfish. He's an emotional anglerfish in that he dangles all this joy and happiness in front of your face, then crushes in with jaws of despair and sadness. And I look hideous. And I just shaved, too. Like, what is up with all this? It's like I shaved, and the camera still makes me look like a piece of shit. It's asinine. So anyway, let me show you guys some stuff I got over the weekend. I was just visiting my grandparents, and yeah, damn you, Tom King. Why are you such a great writer? You heard us, but it's a horrible relationship. You do all these cool things, but break my heart every time. But yeah, let me show you guys some stuff I got. I was visiting my grandparents over the weekend, and I got some new stuff that I'm probably going to be talking about. Yeah, I heard that, but let's see if that actually confirmed. Actually, let me show you right now. So I was at a Books A Million and got some stuff off some discount stuff. I think you can find some of the best. Books A Million has some of the best discount books and other stuff. Anyway, so got this to my pop collection. Him. Yeah, I got a Him pop because Him's, for those who are unaware, Him is actually my favorite cartoon villain of all time. No joke. Like Him is my favorite cartoon villain. So when I saw it at a discount pop, I was like, "You're coming home with me, no question." If only I had enough money to spare for the Mirror Universe pop figure I saw as well. But anyway, yeah, also got the Epic Collection of Star Wars Empire, which is a collection of Arc Times books. The first volume, I have the second volume, which is weird. I got the second volume first, and now I've got the first volume second. It's a weird thing. So yeah, I got this. It's a collection of first 5 issues of Dark Times, all the Star Wars Purge comics, and Darth Vader and the Lost Command. That was the one that made me go, yeah, I'm taking this home. I've always wanted to read Darth Vader and the Lost Command because it's known as one of the best Vader Dark Horse comics. So I was like, yeah, I really want to read this finally. So Darth Vader and the Lost Command, which is actually, for those who are unaware, Darth Vader and the Lost Command is a comic where Vader teams up with Tarkin's son. And keep in mind, this is Legend, so this is all Dark Horse collected comics, so this is no longer in canon, unfortunately. But hey, it's nice to read. It's nice to read books, so I'm totally down with that. So let me go put these back real quick. Yeah, aren't I official? Yeah, aren't I just all official? So let's go through some of the comments. Are you reading Champions. No, I'm not. I haven't been able to pick that up. Let's see. Hasn't all... Oh, wait. Because I know this has been back and forth, but officially... It was told by Lucasfilms officially that the Star Wars spinoff films are still a go. They just decided to skip over the whatchamacallit, a Mos Eisley film they wanted to do. So they actually stopped that. And there's a hair loose. What the hell? Why can't my hair just work for me? Anyway. So, yeah, sorry for the autofocus. And anyway. So, how many people we got now? 14, right? Just got here. What did I miss? You missed everything. Nah, I'm just kidding. Me talking about some new comics and a new pop figure I got. And I was just like, I just want to show it off. I don't know why. I'm an idiot like that. Oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. So what was I saying? Yeah, I was just showing off some stuff I got. And that's about it. So Jesus Swanez asks, will the Diamonds be scared of Darkseid and Thanos? Yes, they would be. They would honestly be scared of them. Like, no question, no doubt about it. Batman 50 thoughts. It broke my heart. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know is that Batman number 50 broke my heart. That's... just broke me. Just broke my heart, little pieces. And thankfully, the Steven Universe Reunited episode made me go, I believe in love again! Amber Yen asks, will you revise your Yellow Diamond versus Megatron idea? Probably not. I already did it once. I don't see why. IDW Transformers reboot, good or bad? I'm still up in the air, so you have to ask me when they actually reboot the comics. I don't see that happening, of Wally becoming the new Reverse Flash. I don't see that happening, but, you know, with the shit treatment DC continues to give for DC Comics, I would not be shocked. Fantastic Four are getting a new villain with their return. Hopefully it's not as terrible as Ra's Zul for Man of Steel, that piece of garbage villain. Mike Root asks, what are your thoughts on Afro Samurai versus Samurai Jack? I'm excited. I would have preferred Afro Samurai versus Kenshin, and have Usagi and Jack go at it, but that's just me. But I'm totally fine. I'm at peace with this. Things are good, Aaron. How does it make you feel knowing that Spider-Man and Leo Pleurodon gave us Super Sentai Power Rangers? Yeah, I'm at peace with that. Let's see. Hunter Zolomon was introduced back in Flash War, part of Rebirth, and he introduced the Strength Force and Sage Force. Okay? I know my friend Jake Carlson reads more of Flash than I do, and especially Rebirth, and he's back and forth. Sam Alexander isn't Nova anymore. All right. I guess they're going back to Richard Rider. Let's see what other questions we got here, because we're moving so fast here. We are moving. Thanos meets the Crystal Gems for the first time. His reaction? He crushes them just into dust. He's like, you're not the gems I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't get that, Kennedy. What is... Huh? Like, again, I'm not reading Flash Rebirth right now, but I know my friend Jake Carlson is, and he's raging about it every day. Oh, all right. Strength Force is basically the ability to control the universal forces like molecular attraction and gravity, apparently. All right, the comic book science is sound, I guess. Also, and I'm kicking myself that I wasn't able to get it because I was working on a budget. I forgot to mention that I found at one of the discount bins the Man-Thing comic written by R.L. Stine, you know, the guy who created Goosebumps. And that was one of the things I've always wanted to read is R.L. Stine writing Man-Thing. That sounds perfect. It was only like $3, but I was like, I am really working on a budget right now. I'm I'll go with the Epic Collection of Star Wars and the pop figure. Thoughts on the next Godzilla film in 2019? I'm praying it's good. I hope it's good too. Do you think All right, we've got so many new questions. The Sage Force is basically telepathy. Okay. Defender season 2. If it happens, what would you like to see? Maybe more Kingpin stuff. Like, I know we tried to do Shadowland the first time, but I guess didn't work out. All right, whatever. People are pissed that the diamonds might be redeemed. How do you back up the redemption as a good thing? Like how I think that was kind of always the intention, that they're going to be good. Like, I wouldn't say good, but more like, hey, we'll just leave you alone. And I really want to see more fan art of anti-blue and anti-yellow. Like, I just want to see, like, just a piece of fan art of Steven, like, saying anti-blue, and then Blue Dino, like, picks him up, puts him in her lap, and he's like, hey, hello, Steven, you want to see what anti-blue's doing today? Just something, like, just goddamn adorable, you know? What do you think? What did you think? Mr. Savage asks, what did you think of Luke Cage Season 2? I liked it. Got a little predictable towards the end, but at least, like, with, unlike with Season 1 with Luke Cage, where I felt like after Cottonmouth died, it felt like the show just kind of lagged, like it was missing something. This time around, like, it was good. Like, Bushmaster was a good villain. I liked his story arc. Another IDW, I mean, not IDW, Netflix. Why did I say IDW instead of Netflix? What the hell, man? They continue to just knock it out of the park with these villains, especially. But there were some points where it just kind of lagged, where I was like, Luke, get over yourself, all right? All right. Omnitron says, apparently Moon Knight is one of Marvel's next big franchise. Do you think he'll work better on Netflix or a movie franchise? I think he's going to be Netflix. I think he's going to be either Netflix or Amazon, or maybe even the Disney streaming service. Who knows? But I think, yeah, it's Moon Knight who's going to be the next big thing. And I would not be shocked if we got an announcement for that this Comic-Con. Possibly. What is the most confusing timeline you've ever seen? Oh, that's a good one. Most confusing timeline. Doctor Who. Like, it's always changing. What do you think of the MCU? How do you think the MCU will introduce the Fantastic Four? See, I've always had it in my head, Lydia, that's who asked the question, is that the person I always thought, I mean, how I would bring back the Fantastic Four, bring in the Fantastic Four in the MCU would be that years ago, Reed and the rest of his team traveled into the negative zone, and Doctor Doom sabotaged it, and they've been trapped there for years, and that's how they got their powers. Was they slowly evolved? Their powers were slowly given to them due to the radiation in the negative zone. Then they got pulled out years later, but they haven't really aged much. So yeah, something like that. Eternals is just a code name for X-Men franchise. Who knows, really? It's hard to say. But I would not be shocked if they tried to do the Eternals as well. Do you think they'll Kennedy asks, do you ever think they'll bring in the Living Tribunal in the MCU? I think they might at some point. Squadron Supreme in the MCU. I don't think we'll get that because it's too close to Justice League. I don't think it will be getting Squadron Supreme in there at all. Maybe Hyperion, but that's the only one, really. Even then, that'd probably be like a TV show. That's how if they were ever going to do Squadron Supreme or Squadron Sinister, it would probably be TV show. Sentry and MCU. Again, that's another one I would not be shocked if we got at some point, which I have a feeling we're going to get Sentry at some point. Omnitron said that the Sentry comic out that is actually pretty good so far. First issue was actually not terrible. I'd agree. I read the first issue and I was like, wow, Jeff Lemire, good on you, because it feels like a darker version of like the of Shazam. Excuse me, yeah, it feels more like the Shazam family, like a darker version of that, really. Yeah, that's how I kind of see it. If we get a Masters of Evil in the MCU, who would you pick? I'd bring back Abomination. But I don't know, like, because the villains keep dying off, and now Ghost is redeemed. She might go back to being a villain. Who knows? Darker version of Shazam or lighter Miracle Man. It's hard to say, really. And yes, Travis, I know the Sentry sucks, but this issue made me go, not bad. Not bad at all. How do you think Lois and John would react to the Injustice universe? They would be, yeah, no. Just no. Did your Disney cartoon Marvel Heroes mashup ever come together as an Avenger? I don't know how to respond to that, Marcel. Don't know how to respond to that. Did you ever finish Star Wars Rebels? I did. And I did a review with that with a couple friends of mine. I liked... I don't know, because there were things I liked about it, but on a whole, I was just like, this is really contrived. This is really contrived. And Filoni is starting to feel like Moffat. Not good Moffat either. Omnitron says, to me, the Sentry was always a case of untapped potential and being marginalized to the point where he just a waste of space, and which is why I still like him, since he was never given a real fair shake. I'll give you that. I think this is Bendis ruined the Sentry, a character he created, and I got a feeling that when he and I've talked about this before, is that I bet you that because he's bringing in his Superman run, he's bringing in Nuclear Man. I guarantee you he's going to make him like the Sentry. I totally think that's going to happen. I'm curious how Kanan had a son. Like, when did that happen? Yeah, that was my thing too. But I'm really hoping what they do, because of the sequel series, is that Kanan, because there's no way, Kanan's son had to have been either dead or become a Knight of Ren before when Luke's temple fell. That had to be a case. That had to be one or the other. You did not walk away from that. There better not be a contrived thing either with that either. I just said either 3 times. My bad. Do you think we're going to see White Diamond this season or the beginning of next season? I think we might get more of her maybe at the season's end. We've got about, what, 4 or 5? I think someone said we've got 6 more episodes at most with this season of Steven Universe, but I think we're going to see a little of her very soon, but we're going to get more of her next season. Let's see. Assuming the Fox Disney goes through, should Johnny be in the 3rd Spider-Man film? Oh, it's already going to go through. I think we've all kind of figured out that, yeah, it's going to happen. Like, it's more than likely going to be officiated very soon, if not already. Snoke is Kanan confirmed. That's funny. Let's see. If we went the Injustice 2 ending with Superman takes over the world and mind wipes Batman, what team, both DC and non-comic heroes, would join together to stop him? Don't know. I can't really think of anything right now. Oh, someone asked, I wanted to talk about this, and I didn't really know the right words to say. Darth Primus said, did you hear that Steve Ditko passed away this weekend? I did, and it broke my heart. Like, it really was saddening. That, the co-creator of Spider-Man and so many other great characters over at Marvel and DC, passed away. At least from what I understand, he didn't suffer. But it still hurts nonetheless because, without Steve Ditko, we wouldn't have a lot of the stuff with Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, Stan Lee helped make him, but Ditko did all the, really big work behind the scenes, really. Yeah, so that was really hard, honestly. That was really hard to hear, because I was like, wait, hold up. Oh my God, no. That was kind of really, and I don't mean to get heavy with you guys. I was just like, this really hurt. Like Steve Ditko, one of the founding fathers of Marvel and comics in general. It just, I know no one lives forever, but when you hear about it, it doesn't hurt any less. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. His art will always be legendary, Bizarro. Yeah. Spider-Man, the co-creator of Doctor Strange, the Creeper, the Charlton Comics version of Captain Atom. He created Ted Kord, Hawk and Dove. Even created the Question, and even Squirrel Girl. Yeah, he created all those characters and co-created many more. It's heartbreaking, you know. I don't think Steve ever gets a lot of love as much as he should. I know Stan Lee made a lot of characters, and you know he was the father of Marvel, but Steve Ditko really did the heavy lifting for Marvel for a good amount of time, and I think we all kind of forget that. It's really sad. Anyway, let's move on to another subject, shall we? Because this is, let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on to see what else we got. Because this is a little heavy. I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of heavy. Nice Venom shirt, thanks. Thank you, media. I got this as a Christmas present for my brother, and thinking about, I lost my train of thought right there. Yeah. Speaking of Venom, that movie's still coming out. Okay. Travis Tippins asked, "Are you a fan of pro wrestling?" I used to be as a kid, but I kind of grew out of it. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. If you could add a lesser-known Marvel street-level hero to the Netflix side of the MCU, who would it be? I would pick maybe White Tiger. Yeah, White Tiger would be cool. Or maybe Darkhawk. You could actually do a lot with Darkhawk. I know he's not really street-level. He's kind of like street-level meets cosmic. So Darkhawk would be a cool one. There's a lot of untapped potential right there. Darkhawk. It's pretty much Guyver for Marvel, right? What are your thoughts on Immortal Hulk? Yeah, I'm all aboard. I'm all aboard. Making it Hulk a horror character again? Totally. Hey, Deep. Hello, JMC. Mr. says you're a real person. Should the Galveston Empire appear in the Voltron Legendary? I think there's room for it somewhere, and I'm pretty sure that will appear because the Galra Empire is kind of breaking apart, so a new empire could just sweep right in. And we've still got a few more episodes to go, but I don't know, it's too packed as it is, but we kind of needed some new enemies. But I'm pretty sure that what was I going to say? The Lotor is going to come back with the Earth 2 Alteans. Blade Netflix show. I'd be down. I'd be down for Blade Netflix. What do you think of the new Marvel Spider-Man animated series so far? It sucks. That's all I need to say. It sucks. Any video games you've been playing? Not really. Nothing really religiously. Yeah. Tomb of Dracula Netflix series. That way we can introduce Blade later on. Yeah. I mean, I'd be sure. Why not? How about a man? Actually, you know what'd be cool is if Marvel did more horror stuff. Maybe actually a Werewolf by Night. That's what I think would be really cool. Werewolf by Night Netflix series. And maybe Man-Thing. Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be a game I play 24/7. Yeah, I'm right there with you. When Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, I'm just going to be don't even bother knocking because I ain't going to fucking answer. I'm just going to be I need to play. I still go back. I will still go back and play Red Dead Redemption, the first game. And it's still there's so much, it's so playable for just so long. In regards to how do you think the She-Hulk should enter the MCU, it sucks because Universal has the rights to She-Hulk, and they won't let them make that character. So yeah, they can't use that character, unfortunately. Would Deadpool work better as a solo film or a supporting character in MCU? I don't know. Like, I think he works better in solo films. Honestly. JMC Entertainment asks, and I talked about this before, is that I tried to do a Gravity Falls Doctor Who crossover audio drama. It failed miserably. That's all I gotta say, is that whatever happened to it, it just failed miserably. That's what happens when you don't plan things properly. Shit goes sideways really fast. I have to say Deadpool in the connective tissue with the MCU and the Netflix MCU. I think that'd be cool. He just shows up in random spots and random shows. Sorry about that. Should Power Pack be introduced to the MCU? Yeah, I would totally be down for Power Pack. In fact, I would not be shocked if that's going to be their next, like, Amazon, or... That's actually... Power Pack would probably be perfect for the Disney streaming service. That's exactly where I think it would be, is that the Power Pack show, whether it be animated or live action, would be on the Disney streaming service. I guarantee you that's probably... If they announce it, that's where it's going to be. Because they really want to compete with the DC show. I mean, DC streaming service that's coming soon. And I can't fucking afford. Have I read Invincible? Yes, Travis, I have. Hello, Zach. All right, just looking through the comments. Got a good turnout right now. Thunderbolts in the MCU, sure, why not? Also confirmed, Titan Starfire was at a costume party, which is where the hideous hair came from. See, I knew there was more to it with the hideous hair. I was like, that had to have been something. Like, the set photos never really, should never really, like, whenever people show set footage of stuff, you really need to sell it, and that wasn't a good one. Yeah. Yeah, Starfire will apparently glow orange when she uses her power instead of 24/7 orange skin. Whatever. Whatever. That's all I gotta say. I would love to see interaction between Captain America and Deadpool. Yeah, an MCU, sure. No Disney... Travis asked, Disney villain death that scared you. No death really scared me. And I don't know if that's desensitizing or not. Yeah, just whatever. It's kind of like, that's a weird thing to say, is that, you know, did any death scare you? Not really. Even as a kid, I was like, oh, he died. Like, I had a rough concept of death. Yeah, thank you, Disney films. You made me understand death early. Oh, Cyborg. Yeah, I heard about that. Cyborg confirmed to be in both Titans and Doom Patrol, which is, okay. I guess they have no faith in... This shows how much faith they're losing in the MCU movie. I mean, MCU. DCEU movies. Ugh. Watch Retro Gaming with Nolan North and Troy Baker. I'll be sure to do that. Let's see. I'm just wondering if Swamp Thing show to be canon with these two. I don't know. That's what I'm curious, if all these shows are going to be connected with each other, because I know Titans and Doom Patrol will be. But Swamp Thing is going to be an interesting one. Why do you think the DC films win an Oscar and Marvel films don't, even if they were nominated? That was so bullshit that Suicide Squad won an Oscar in the same time it won a Razzie. I was like, Star Trek Beyond deserved that Oscar more than you did. Way more than you did, Suicide Squad. Did you, and Mr. asks, did you enjoy the last Steven Universe bomb? I did. I truly did. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where we go next. Surprised we haven't seen more Disney characters get comic series like Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch. Always thought they would make great. They would, and I'm surprised Disney just doesn't do anything with them. Like they do comics with Darkwing Duck, and that's about it. I think those comics are actually ended now. Could be wrong, but I think they are. You know you're screwed when the Teen Titans Last Hope is the Teen Titans Go movie. That is so bullshit. I know. Apparently, Titans was going to be a movie instead of Suicide Squad at one point. Warner Brothers axed it, saying edgier and more cool. Yeah, that was a blowback, wasn't it? Alpha Quadrant Powers versus Galactic Empire. Would Stephen the Gems be afraid of King Ghidorah? Yeah, no question about that. What if Big Hero 6 was in the MCU? Well, Big Hero 6 is actually part of the Marvel Universe. It's just, that's the Disney version you always see. The other version is full of mutants. Yeah. Okay, Omnitron. It would have been Cyborg's first adventure before Justice League, the Titans movie, that is. All right. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Bizarro. Ludwig von Drake is the director of Shush. Yeah, I saw that episode the other day. Actually, today I finally got around to watching the newest episode of DuckTales. We even got a reference to gummy bears. Can you believe that? We got a reference to gummy bears. And they even made a reference to the song. That was great. And I was actually like, because Fowl was in here too. I was actually hoping for a reference. I was actually hoping to see Steelbeak in here. I was actually really hoping to see Steelbeak in here. You know, the villain, that top agent from Fowl from Darkwing Duck. Because Shush and Fowl are part of Darkwing Duck. Which in this is like a TV show, but I'm hoping there's like more to it. Like it wasn't really a TV show. It was just Darkwing like someone recording Darkwing's adventures, because he would have that kind of ego to have people like record it and have people watch it. Do you hope Hasbro will do a Power Rangers versus Transformers story? That's up to IDW and Boom, not up to Hasbro. Hasbro can just okay it. Let's see. What have I missed? Expectations on Wreck-It Ralph 2? I'm excited. Okay, Omnitron says, I say Darkwing is an agent of Shush in this universe, and his cover was being a TV superhero, so people saw him doing his work, they'd assume it was part of the show. I'd buy that. I really would. I would honestly buy that. Darkwing Duck would be a famous YouTuber. He would. He totally would. But yeah, it's so funny that now this huge Disney shared universe we're getting of now we have Gummy Bears was a part of this, and we do maybe we'll get to see them. Who knows? Maybe actually all we need now is the Mighty Ducks. Yeah, all we need is Mighty Ducks, and we're good. Mighty Ducks and we're good. That's all we need, because we are going to get Don Carnage and the Sky Pirates very soon. We are going to get them very soon, and we already saw Darkwing Duck. We know it's Spoonerville, Goof Troop. We got St. Canard. We got Gummy Bears. Now we need also Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. We still need Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale and Mighty Ducks. There you go. Darkwing Duck needs to show up in KH3. Yeah. Let's see. Just read it. Media Detective says yes. Start singing the theme. What do you think should Shere Khan voice? Who do you think should Shere Khan voice? Should he appear in the DuckTales series, since they're a part of that universe? Well, that's a good question, Bizarro. Who do I think should voice Shere Khan in DuckTales? Should he? And I feel like he is going to appear. Like same with Carnage. I think that Shere Khan should be voiced by. It's either going to probably be Kevin Michael Richardson, maybe that, or because unfortunately, Tony Jay is no longer with us. He was like the perfect villain voice, and he did Khan's voice in the show. but it would probably be Kevin Michael Richardson or I don't know. Like, it's probably going to be Kevin. It's probably going to be Kevin, but I don't know who I could get who could really match that kind of villainous voice. Chip and Dale should be in an episode where Donald is the prime suspect and harass the hell out of him in a giant homage to Donald Chip and Dale cartoons. Yeah, that's perfect. Are you going to do regular reviews of a regular review of Steven Universe Reunited? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, Corey. Yeah, okay. Darth Primus gave me that's a perfect one. Corey Burton for Shere Khan in this show. That's actually yeah. Darth Primus. There you go. Corey Burton. And for those who are unaware who Corey Burton is, most of you guys would know him best as the voice of G1 Shockwave. He also did the voice of Megatron in Transformers Animated. He's perfect. There you go. Corey Burton for Shere Khan. Why do you think Marvel hasn't done anything with Malibu? I don't know. Yeah. I actually own Hulk vs. Prime, which was signed by Stan Lee. And I loaned it to a friend of mine, and they never gave it back. And I apparently sold it, too. So, yeah, some friend in high school stole that from me. So, yeah. Thanks, random asshole. Let's see. Marvel Zombies versus Transformers. How would that play out? No idea. Is Jeff Bennett still voice acting? He is. MB Free asks, yeah, is Jeff Bennett still voice acting? He is. He actually voiced the Summerween Trickster in Gravity Falls. That Summerween episode, he voiced that monster. And he still does it. And like, whenever I hear him, I'm like, Brooklyn! From Gargoyles! Yay! Captain Britain comics? Yeah, they'd be fun. So we're getting Scrooge McDuck versus Shere Khan. I've only seen the first episode, and I really need to catch up. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm 90% sure Shere Khan's going to show up in here, but yeah, with St. Canard part of this, and we got the Sky Pirates already, yeah, Shere Khan's probably going to be in here at some point. I would love to see, like, Launchpad and Baloo hang out. Like, Launchpad and Baloo, like Launchpad gets jealous of Baloo of how much better of a pilot he is, and it leads to shenanigans. That would just be fun. Yeah, the DuckTales show reboot has just been nothing but fun. Really, it's just been nothing but absolute fun. It's been one of the best things I've been watching lately. Along with Big Hero 6 animated series. I'm just glad to have action shows back on regular TV again. Let's see. Would you rather fight a giant spider with a spear or a bear with a machete? Bear with the machete. I'd take the spear and plunge it through myself. It had to be a giant spider. Just saying. Thoughts on Bane Conquest? Sorry, Mega Buster. I haven't read it, so couldn't tell you. Yeah, I found that funny, too, that Mike Root, he says that it's a little ironic the Deadpool cartoon got canceled for being leaked, even though that's how the Deadpool movie got off the ground by a leak. Yeah, it's weird. It's just totally funny. My favorite character in My Hero Academia. That's a tough one. I would say I don't really have a favorite right now. Like, they're all really good, but I haven't really picked one going, ooh, that's my favorite right there. Thoughts on Gwenpool? I don't care for Gwenpool. I know there's a fan base for her, but I was like, I just never care. Like, she never really grabbed me as a character. Would you rather work at the Daily Planet or Daily Bugle? Planet. Probably because, well, actually, no. Daily Bugle, you can actually get away with doing stuff and not be afraid of being killed by a giant robot or something. Incredibles versus the Monarch. Yeah, the Monarch would get his ass kicked. How far are you in My Hero Academia? Media Detective asks. Well, I am only in a couple episodes. Like, I'm still in first season. That's how far behind I am, folks. If DuckTales has a crossover episode, should they just adapt Dangerous Currency, which was when Boom did DuckTales and Darkwing Duck, they did a crossover between DuckTales and Darkwing Duck, and it was called Dangerous Currency. I would be fine with it. Yeah, that was a good story. Which is also good. Like, there was also the storyline where Negaduck and Magica unleashed all these... it's kind of funny. Like, now that I think about it, there was a story arc called Crisis on Infinite Ducks, which had Magica Dispel and Negaduck team up to unleash all these different multiple universe versions of Darkwing Duck. And when you really think about it, it was pretty much Dark Knight's Metal 5 years, 6 years before Dark Knight's Metal was even conceived. Can you even believe that? That's just, I find that hysterical that when you really think about it, it was Dark Knight's Metal before Dark Knight's Metal, and Darkwing Duck did it first. Does that not blow your mind? Like, when you really think about that storyline, it's like, oh my god, it's Dark Knight's Metal. If you could bring back a canceled TV show, what would it be and why? There's too many to count, really. Are you a Digimon fan? Asked Jukin16. I am. I am a Digimon fan. Do you hope Lapis and Peridot become a couple now that the former is back? I hope so. That's apparently Lapidot has been endgame for a lot of people in the staff. So hopefully. JMC asks, how would you do an Avengers Incredibles crossover? Not sure. I got a friend of mine who's doing a story with Incredibles in it and the Avengers, so yeah. Adventure or Frontier? Adventure or Frontier what, JMC? I don't know the meaning behind that question. No, excuse me, Omnitron. I don't get that question. Zach, it's Soundwave who said that, not Shockwave. Would you ever do a Digimon Tri review? I might. I just need to watch all the movies. So yeah, but don't worry, Digimon Tri is on my list of things to review. So another wedding with Perry and Lapis then. They'd probably just elope, and by elope I mean fusion. There would be no wedding. Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter crossover. No idea. Like that's been done a lot, and I couldn't think of one that would be a storyline that would be original. Now, if you do want to talk about like somewhat original Mortal Kombat crossover, me and my friend Jason talked about a crossover between Ruby and Mortal Kombat where Shao Kahn has invaded Remnant, but the Elder Gods are pretty much like, no. You gotta win a tournament before you can invade this world. Those are the rules, Kahn. So Shao Kahn works alongside Salem while Salem's working in the background. He's actually working officially with Watts to make a tournament. So that's how it would kind of go. It's more of like a tournament story, kind of similar to the G.I. Joe Street Fighter crossover. Let's see. Bring back Pirates of Darkwater. That'd be cool. No one remembers that show, but sure, yeah, totally. Megas XLR, that's another good one. Darth Primus asks, Green Lantern and Guardians of the Galaxy crossover. What do you think? I don't know how I would do that. Right off the bat and make it original, because I know there's been several who have thought of that. What kind of personality do you imagine Peridot related to Fusion would have? Probably something akin to, like, she'd be OCD as hell. Do you want to see Richard Rider Nova in the MCU? Asked Zach. Totally. Totally, totally, totally. What kind of personality do you imagine Peridot? Oh, I already answered that. Do you think they should do an MCU movie and TV crossover? Yeah, because when you really think about it, like Luke Cage season 2 makes you go, well, I guess the Sokovia Accords doesn't apply to Luke Cage. Sure, why not? Oh, drop something. Sorry. Let's see. Have you seen Ditko's original cover for Amazing Fantasy number 15? Yeah, I have. Let's see. So many questions. So many things just popped up. Hellsing and Berserk crossover. Well, I think it would have to be like a time. It would have to be like a period piece because Alucard would probably be like still young. Probably like maybe like Alucard's telling the story to Saris of like how when he was a boy he met this swordsman named Guts who saved him and it got him interested in the occult. Maybe something like that. Do you play Kingdom Hearts? I do, JMS. Hopefully the game won't get postponed again. Cory in the House needs a reboot. Best anime. I just referenced that meme. That's wonderful. I referenced that meme. That is a treasure right there. Berserker and Claymore would be cool. Yeah, Claymore and Berserker crossover, definitely. What is the funniest superhero film you watched? Deadpool, first one. Well, Deadpool 2 had its jokes too, but I think Deadpool 1 had like more consistent jokes. Even though it's weird, I like Deadpool 2 more. Kingdom Hearts 3 is every Half-Life fan's worst nightmare. The number 3. That's a good one. Let's see. Do you agree that Batman Ninja is super weird? Yeah, that's not even like super weird doesn't even cover it, man. Or woman, I don't know who you are, Junkin. I don't mean to judge. Have you seen any of the Batman old videos? I have. I like them. Berserk and Full Metal Alchemist crossover would be interesting. Maybe. Let's see. What do you think of the upcoming Avengers game? There's a new Avengers game? What? It's not for mobile? What is this madness? I need more. And Mr. says, I need more Andy in Steven Universe. We do. We do need more Andy in Steven Universe. What if Han shot first and missed, and then Greeno killed him? That'd be an end of a trilogy. Like, that'd be a short-ass movie. Square Enix is making an Avengers game? It is? The fuck? Really? Okay, cool. Go on. Good on you, Square Enix. Independent comic book that should be a movie. Luther Strode. Strode. Invincible's getting an animated series, which I'm really excited for. It's going to be on Amazon, though, which, again, another thing I can't afford to watch. Yay me. Hopefully it won't get delayed. If you're referring to Kingdom Hearts 3, then yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho Dragon Ball Z crossover. Your thoughts? It's hard to cross over stuff with DBZ without making it way too underpowered or overpowered. That's the rub you see. Yeah. So, okay. Do you think Pirates of the Caribbean needs an expanded universe? No, it does not. No, we do not need we do not need a cinematic Pirates of the Caribbean universe. Not after the past two shitty movies. Not after that garbage fifth film or sixth whatever Pirates film was a year or so ago. Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie so hard. Let's see. Have you ever played Dragon Ball Fighter Z? A little bit. I played a little of it. It was really good. Sailor Moon Devilman crossover? I'd be down for that. One Piece crossover with the Fantastic Four, if only to watch Luffy, Reed Richards, sure. I don't see it, but whatever. Not movies, I'm talking more about books and comics. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that those, Luther Strode was a comic, and Invincible would be a cool movie too. Wait, have you seen Devilman Crybaby? A little bit of it. Why do people think Snoke is Darth Plagueis? I don't know. I never bought into that. Do you think Young Justice could cross over with anything and not seem too odd? Maybe Boom Power Rangers. Actually, I've always thought about how it would be cool, like, to tie in the Teen Titans animated series with Young Justice. And I thought about it as, like, maybe you could do it like... and I saw a fan fiction that was like this. I just need to remember the name. Is that Wally from the Teen Titans animated universe runs into this other universe, the Young Justice universe, and discovers that, hey, I died in this other universe. Kind of like how when Peter Parker in the Bendis Spider-Man comic showed up and was like, oh my god, I died in this universe. Snoke was the worst Sith. He wasn't even a Sith, Omnitron. That's the thing, is that he was not a Sith. Luther Strode on Netflix. Yeah, there you go, Zach. Let's see. Thoughts on Last Jedi remake? I didn't watch it because I like The Last Jedi. I love that movie. Wait, what? Snoke wasn't even... Where are you? Snoke and Kylo Ren aren't Sith Lords. They're just Dark Jedi. They're just considered Dark Jedi. The last Sith were destroyed were Palpatine and Sidious. I mean, yeah, Sidious and Vader were the last two Sith. I'm not a big fan of One Piece, nitwit. Sorry. Let's see. MB Free asks, since the Turtles met Ghostbusters and Batman, are there any heroes you'd like them to meet? I'd like to see them with Daredevil and Spider-Man. Maybe, yeah, give us... and this would probably happen more... This would probably more likely happen, is that a TMNT Power Rangers crossover between Boom and IDW. Having them with the Boom Studios Rangers would be cool. Do I think Tron could work as an expanded universe? They had an animated series, so that's a maybe. Do you watch... I haven't watched FLC of Progressive. I need to. To be honest, if I could read... Oh, yeah, Chew would be really good. Chew would be a good one. East of West. That's actually another one. Jonathan Hickman's East of West from Image Comics would also be a really good Netflix show. Should Gasket and Arakiana be villains in Soul of the Dragon, the upcoming graphic novel? I'd be fine with it. I'd be down with that. Sorry if I'm sniffing a lot. It's just stuffed up. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, the Ultimate Nitwit asks if my thoughts change on Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. It still sucks. Speaking of Netflix, She-Ra show in the same vein as 2002 He-Man. Oh, you're hoping that's what's going to be like. I hope so, too. I have this, like, the poster reminded me of, it made me go, I'm getting a Star versus the Forces of Evil vibe here. And I don't know how to feel about that. Let's see. Have you been watching the new Spider-Man show? I have not. I gave it a few episodes and went, nope. Just nope. That's all I had to say was just nope. That was my response. Do you think Disney should just do a Disney TV animated universe? Yeah, I'd be down for that. I always try to picture what you look like in your voice in my mind. You look handsome, DPs. Oh, thank you. I know I look like garbage. In the Aquaman Jabberjaw comic, there's a backup story with Captain Caveman and the Wizard Shazam. Modern people call him Captain Caveman. Shazam says, "Why do people always think that always goes with that rank?" That's a good one. I have an idea. Dark Knight's Metal, but with Dipper instead of Batman. Okay, throw that out there. All right. Explain, regale me of how that would work. Get their shit together and fix the animated shows. Agreed. I don't know if I'd go that far, Zach. I would probably watch the Spider-Man cartoon over Teen Titans Go. The Mighty Mightor and He-Man would be a cool team-up. They would. I'll still say Captain Shazam should be the best name for Billy Batson. Sailor Moon, Power Rangers crossover. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Oh, you didn't have an idea. All right. Well, we're about to go on an hour. This has been good. Bed knobs and boomsticks. That's a good one, Ali. Star vs. the Forces of Evil and Gravity crossover. What do you think? That's been done a lot, JMC. I recently considered that Spider-Man should be a defender over Avenger. I don't think he gets respect as a Avenger. Yeah, I would agree with you on that, Marcel. Are you a Warhammer fan? Little bit, but I'm not too deep into the fandom and the universe. Are you a Tokusatsu fan? I am a little bit, but I'm not too deep into the fandom and the universe. Are you a Tokusatsu fan? I am. Let's see. Oh boy. Do you think could you think of a better name for Billy Batson instead of Shazam? Captain Marvel. That'd be a nice name. Just saying. Die Rangers versus Lord Dracon. I couldn't even tell you who would win that. Do you think Scarlet Spider could work in the MCU if they don't do the clone route? What Spider character would you think would fill the role? No idea. No idea, Omni. Let's see. I still say Captain Thunder is the best name for Billy in all seriousness. All right, I'll give it to you. How would you do a Batman RoboCop crossover? Probably have it that OCP has come to Gotham to kind of absorb the Gotham, like the mayor of Gotham at the time is like, yeah, OCP is going to come in and fund I'm going to let them buy the police station as a test run because they did so well in Detroit. And they bring RoboCop with them, and OCP is working like undercover with the Joker to cause more chaos. But the Joker's just not having that shit. He's just like, "Hey, you're giving me all this tech to blow shit up just so I can have fun? Sure, fuck you." By the way, what's your summer? MB Free asks, "What's your summer song?" Eddie Grant's "Electric Avenue" is my summer song. That's a good one. Oh yeah. Can you tell us one of your sadistic DM Dungeons and Dragons stories that you mentioned in your Voltron? Oh yeah, I talked about how I've been a dungeon master in the past in Dungeons and Dragons, and I talked about how much of a cruel god I am. Well, one time I just threw dragons and ogres at all my party members, and they were like, "Dude, we're exhausted. It's like, and here comes Tiamat." I'm like, They're like, "You motherfucker! That's not supposed to happen. I'm the dungeon master. I'm God here." Thor. There's a superhero name, Thor. He doesn't need a superhero name. It's Thor. And I also just realized that we are now, I think in August, we are getting the Rick and Morty Dungeons and Dragons crossover. I just realized, yeah, that's coming out soon. That's going to be coming out real soon. It's going to be a 4-parter, too, and I'm excited. Yeah, Rick and Morty crossover with Dungeons and Dragons, totally. I'm down. Totally. Are you guys down? I know I'm down. Oh! So I knew someone was going to ask me this, and I can't wait to talk about it. Mirage Leonardo asks, thoughts on the live-action Gundam film? Well, here's my thoughts. I'm hesitant, because it is going to be Warner Brothers backing it, but, I mean, it is going to be them filming it, but it is going to have the animation studio who own the rights to Gundam have it. My question is, which Gundam series are you going to do? Now, personally, I think they're going to go with the original, Gundam Wing. I think they're going to go with the original series and follow from there. But the thing is that, you know, it's going to be hard to have, like, you got to pick who you got to cast. You really got to pick who you're going to cast, because while there are characters in there of Japanese descent, there are other characters who you could get away with having Caucasian or different ethnicities in there. Because a lot of them, they do say, like, they come from, some characters come from Britain, and other characters come from, like, Europe and Spain and Germany on set in there, because those were a big crux in there. So that's the big thing right there, is that you really, really need to have some in there. But you could get away at the same time with having some actors of Caucasian descent and get away with it, because, yeah, there are some characters from who are, like, from Britain or Spain or Germany, and you can get away with that. Same thing with, like, you could technically do a Full Metal Alchemist film and have it have a predominantly Caucasian cast, because it is, like, supposed to be like a Germanic kind of feel to it. Something to that degree. Rick is probably going to be more sadistic at you at Dungeons and Dragons. Did you hear about the Gridman animated? Oh, you mean Ultraman? Yeah, I heard about that too. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm like, it's going to be a 3D animated show, which 3D anime, fuck. Which also, by the way, I just realized like a week ago that we are getting the second Godzilla anime film this month. That's right, we are getting the second Godzilla anime film this month, and I can't wait to tear that shit apart, because that first film was garbage, and from what I heard about from my friend Kaiju Noir, the second film is even worse. So I can't wait to tear that shit apart. Let's see. Well, considering RS asked the whole thing about, you know, Bruce revealing himself in White Knight, since that was a different continuity, I don't think that has any real effect on the main DC universe. That was the Elseworld story, so it doesn't really have any effect. Most wanted kaiju in the MonsterVerse. Gigan. Yeah, Gigan. Oh, it's not Ultraman. It's Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, Japanese counterpart. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was thinking of Ultraman. My bad. I have mixed things about Godzilla Planet of Monsters. Well, prepare to be more mixed when the next film comes out on Netflix very soon. Oh boy, that's gonna be a shit show. I don't watch JoJo, Mr. Mister. I don't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So yeah, sorry, I just did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What do you think? Oh, another one bites the. Oh, that's mean, Darth. You're evil. Oh, bye, media. Oh, thank you, Mirage. Thank you. Have you watched K-On? No, I have not. What about Shin? I like Shin Godzilla. I really do like Shin Godzilla. I've been watching the Godzilla anime. I know they're not connected, but still, I was like, man, Shin was so good. These animes I was all hyped for. This is bullshit. Does Connie know about the Rose secret? I think she does. I think so. Yeah, I think at some point they probably told him. VR Troopers, Superhuman Samurai Squad, Masked Rider, Beetleborgs. Which do you think do you remember fondly? Beetleborgs, essentially. And I'm hoping, because now that Hasbro also owns the rights to VR Troopers and everything else, I'm hoping we get a reboot of those. Like, hopefully a reboot of some capacity to those. Remember the teaser for the Gamera trailer we got in 2014? What the fuck happened to it? I don't know, Thomas Agar. I don't know. Earth Federation and Zeon versus the Decepticons. All-out war is all I'm saying. How about the goofy fish-eyed Godzilla? If you're talking about Shin, I like the Shin Godzilla movie, and the design's not so bad. I will admit it does have a derp face on occasion. It does have your occasional derp face. Does Hasbro own the rights to Digimon? They do. They own the syndication rights to Digimon. It's still under with Toei, but the syndication rights, now that they own Saban, they technically own the syndication and dubbing rights to Digimon. Hasbro does, yeah. What are your thoughts on OKKO? I've seen a few episodes, and I watched the Captain Planet crossover, but I haven't really watched a lot of it. Hello, Master Video Studios. Greetings. Welcome to the party. Hopefully my voice doesn't dry up, because I've run out of water. And I shouldn't leave, because the last time I left during a live stream, out of nowhere, everyone just fucked off. How funny would it be to see Squadron Supreme? I think it would be funny, but I was like, you got Justice League. You don't need to rub it in more. Do you watch anything on Nickelodeon? I liked Welcome to the Wayne, and I liked the Loud House, and I'm curious about the Loud House spinoff with Ronnie Ann's family. But other than that, I don't watch anything else on Nickelodeon. Castlevania Season 2, I'm all hyped for that, Travis. I am all hyped for when in October. Yeah, that's perfect. What are your thoughts on the next Death Battle? I'm excited. What are your thoughts on the new... I don't play Fire Emblem. I've never really gotten into Fire Emblem, so can't... I'm sorry. Yeah, so sorry about that. This has been a lot, like, we've been going over an hour. This is really good. It's better than the other stream where it was just everyone ducked out halfway through. And my back popped. Here's a doozy for you. Why hasn't Cartoon Network released box sets of all their older shows? They would make sell like hotcakes. They did sell box sets of the Ed, Edd n Eddy shows, and for a while they did the same, but I guess they didn't sell well. And I know they did a complete box set for I know for a fact they did a complete box set for Samurai Jack. I know that for a fact. For a fact, Jack. I had to say it. Why do you think Batman Beware the Batman failed? I don't know. That was a good show. I like Barry, but Wally more. Lol, the chat lagged for me for 5 minutes. Chat lagged for me for 5 minutes for me. Sorry.